Good evening, everybody. I'm Mark.
And I'm Russ.
And this is a Spirited Endeavor, Priming of the Pump edition.
That's right.
All right, so tonight we're going to do another Atlanta distillery. This is the Old Fourth Distillery, and this is here in Atlanta. And what we're looking at here is a bourbon, a straight up bourbon. Now, this is going to be a little different than other bourbons that we've tried. This one is bottled in bond.
Yep.
So it's been aged for 4 years. It's aged in a government warehouse, and there are strict rules on this. It's got to be 50% ABV, and it's
all natural.
All
right?
natural. Yeah, there's no color added, no chill filtering.
Which says a lot considering the color in that bottle.
Yeah, it's the truth. I mean, that is really like a dark amber color.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about this one.
I'm curious, especially being that it's a local distillery for us.
For sure. Yeah, and that's been a kind of a neat journey of us finding some local distilleries and seeing what how they compare. You know. We haven't done a lot of bourbons, so it'll be curious to see what flavor palette this brings to the table.
Yeah, being primarily Scotch drinkers, our palates are generally looking for certain things. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get out of this.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because we're usually looking for barley, and this is made with corn.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what that brings to the table.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Without further ado.
So it is definitely it's got a nice reddish tint to it.
Yeah, it's a dark...
It's definitely a darker amber.
It's a darker amber. Yeah, there's a little reddish tint to it, but I don't believe that... I don't think this was aged in sherry casks.
Wow, the oils on that are just fantastic.
Yeah, that just clings to the glass. This is going to have just amazing cling on the palate.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. Oh. Now, I'm definitely getting the vanilla on that. I'm getting corn.
Yeah, definitely.
Like fresh cut corn.
Yep. What's interesting is really not much in the way of alcohol on the nose. Not really getting any burn in the nostrils.
For a 50% ABV, that's really mild.
Yeah, it seems to handle it well on the nose. Wow. Really nice texture to that.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of barrel spice.
A little bit,
but not crazy. For something that's 50% ABV, been aged for 4 years in American oak barrels, I really expected there to be a little spice to it, and it's a little bit, but not crazy.
Agreed. And the same thing as far as the alcohol burn is concerned. There really isn't a whole lot there. It handles it very well.
But I'm absolutely tasting the corn in that.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Very strong vanilla.
Very strong.
Enjoy that quite a bit.
Yeah, and on the back end, it's fruity.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a pear, something mild, fruity.
There's almost a maple aspect on the exhale at the very back end of it, like a maple candy almost.
I was thinking like a Werther's, but I think you're right. I think that's more like those candies we used to get as kids that were in the paper wrapper and they look shaped like maple leaves.
Yep.
It really does have that mapley sweetness to it.
Yeah, it really does. That's a really nice bourbon.
Yeah, it really is. This would not to be like sacrilegious here, but this would be great. Like soaking like a cake in it. Make a rum cake or something.
Oh, that would be fantastic too.
Soak it in this bourbon. Oh man, this would pair well with fruit.
Mm-hmm. That's a really nice whiskey, I have to say.
I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah, I am too. Real easy to drink. If somebody's just coming into bourbon, I think this would be a comfortable one to start off with.
I think so. I like that it has, it's mild. I mean, it's much milder than I expected.
Yeah, the barrel spice is nowhere near what I've seen out of some other ones. I would say this is a pretty easy sipper.
Very nice.
Yeah, indeed.
Way to go, Atlanta.
Yeah, gotta like that.
All right.
Well, we'll definitely be checking these guys out when we get a chance to do some traveling.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us tonight.
And have a good evening.
Yeah, cheers.